The game against Juventus is going to be tough. We know that the team is very strong. They have very good players, players who won the World Championship. And what we want to do is show our strength so that we're not afraid of anyone and that we will win both games. Of course, this is what we want. We will try to get 6 points, nothing less. So let's see and let's have a wonderful game.
So it will be a difficult match for sure, because we know our opponent, they have a very strong defense, like all the team, and maybe we need to be focused and try to score all chances and try to win both games.
Said for a player like Etorito, of course, such a winning mentality over his time in eFootball.Pro. Of course, way back, how many times have we seen him play at a very, very high level? But of course, with this Juventus side, 2 draws last week, not necessarily the best start for them. They'll be out for blood this week, Harry.
Yeah, they will. I think when you put into context the 2 draws, like you say, from the previous match day, when you consider it's against a team like Bayern Munchen, who again we expect to be one of those top tier teams come the end of the season, I don't think those are 2 bad draws. You know, it's not like you're dropping points maybe you should have taken away from the fixture, but this is a potential banana peel for them, because as Etorito said, Galatasaray, very strong defense across all 3 of the players controlling the Galatasaray squad, as we see them here preparing for the match. One of the takeaways I took away from Matchday 1 was Stav talking to me about how, you know, we're not just here to take part, we're not here to turn up and just, you know, lose every game and maybe snatch a draw here or there. We're here to win every single game in the league, and I truly felt that they believe that they can do that, which is I think very dangerous for any club that comes up against them here, and I would love to see them prove that, and a great way to do that, like we saw with Schalke against Bayern Munchen earlier. Obviously that result won't stand now, but it's a great way to send a message to the rest of the eFootball.Pro league that you can take down players and teams of the caliber of Juventus and these types of players. So I'm looking forward to seeing what the Turkish club bring to the table here as we are moments away from kickoff.
Not far away now as both 2 teams get ready to go, of course, in their strips. I have to say, Juventus' kit is one of my favorites, and that's not only biased to black and white stripes, although potentially, Harry, it has to be said. But fantastic to see all the players in their jerseys.
Okay, guys. So
Nearly ready to get into this game, which should be an interesting one. But I think you're right, though. You know, Juventus going up against Bayern Munchen, as you said last week, 2 draws. They're a very, very good team. Does that give us a good indication to where these 2 guys are going to be towards the end of the season? I wonder, but we'll let the players discuss their options here.
If he doesn't, we will change it.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, it's on Demiral now. We start like that, then yeah, let's go. Defensive Louis, defensive Şener. Yeah. Okay. We're set?
Yeah. We can start, right?
Hopefully they can start, Harry. I would love it for it to start. I'm eager to get into this game. I haven't personally seen Etorito play in quite some time, and I'm excited to see what he does with this Juventus team.
Yeah, the team he's built around him for Juventus here is really, really fun to watch. Despite Lo Scandalo currently being the only registered goal scorer for the team this season, he scored a 3 last match day against Bayern Munchen. They are all capable of putting in MVP style performances, and we saw that last season, and no doubt we will see that throughout this season as well. Of course, the Galatasaray gentlemen were just waiting for the words from our wonderful referees, of course, Sergio and Jesus here to get the match started. And as you can see, that's almost ready for kickoff. And like I said before, this could be a really tricky game here for the Italian club, who of course go up against Roma next match day. They would love to propel themselves into that one with 6 points under their belt here.
Of course, Galatasaray in the red and orange from left to right. The Turkish club, such a passionate support behind them, but not more passionate than Juventus fans. Of course, Juventus in the black and white from right to left. It's going to be interesting to see which way this one goes. I think last week was an indicator that Juventus will, of course, be there. Bayern Munchen, 2 draws against them, and they're in for an attack here. Potentially the ball across, not going to quite happen, but a good start from Juventus. Dybala to whip this one in. Oh, is it? I mean, they keep changing. Harry, who's whipping it in?
Well, oftentimes you see this is when they're trying to beat the man coming to the front post to block the cross, but that's not the case. The corner comes to nothing. I want to see big things out of Galatasaray here, Chris, and in particular, I want to see Mucihit really put in a decent performance. Obviously, the first Turkish player in the eFootball.Pro representing his Turkish club here as well. I mean, what a statement it would make again to the rest of the league and to your 2 Greek teammates as well, to say that, you know what, I'm here playing for passion and I'm here to score goals. I'm not just here to take part, like Stavatak told me on match day 1.
Etorito now, though, getting things going with Dybala into Ronaldo. Destratore trying to get forward and trying to get on the scoreboard for the first time. Not going to happen here. And it's gone. Juventus seems to be the ones pressing the issue. Etorito. Scandalo back to Etorito with Dybala. Can't quite turn. Galatasaray defend well once again, but 10 minutes gone and we've been camped in the Galatasaray half, but Etorito in the box with Cristiano Ronaldo. That one will be cleared away. Another throw-in. We are still in Galatasaray's half.
Yeah, this is one thing that you'll get to know about Galatasaray, is that they are so, again, one of those stubborn teams defensively. They will drag their heels. They will not make things easy here for Juventus at all. They'll give up a fair amount of territory, but it's on counter-attacks like this that you need a bit of quality, and so far that's been lacking from the Turkish club.
It's very, very close to being a good ball through to Destratore. And that one will go out. Juventus will be happy with their build-up play so far, but we need to try and create something a little bit more clear-cut here. Scandalo with Chiesa now, and McKennie out wide. Well into Benson Kerr, won't quite find its way there, and Destratore can find himself a corner now. Got to be aiming for somebody like Cristiano Ronaldo in the middle, haven't you? Such a big presence in the box. Quadrado will get there to the deflection. Can't quite turn it around, but Etorito should be able to, I say, get a hold of that ball, but here we go. Stavatak will get this going down the left-hand side. Can't quite find the pass. Bonucci should be able to intercept, but he doesn't even need to. Good defensive work by Lo Scandalo there.
Yeah, it's just in those types of counter-attacking situations you want to see, again, maybe just an easier pass being played. Let your teammates do some of the heavy lifting and just play balls to the feet rather than trying to overplay it here and there. You can see on the club stats, goals scored, Galatasaray themselves, the players have no registered goal scorer. They have scored a goal, but it was an own goal by Manchester United last week, last match day, I should say. And it's I'm not sure those stats are correct, actually, because I seem to remember one of the Galatasaray players snatching a goal in one of the 2 games that they played. So we'll double check that for you. But You would love to see Galatasaray again to sort of open up a little bit. So be interesting to see exactly where Galatasaray lie after this match.
I think it's a good barometer, isn't it? If they have a decent result here, it's always very hard to say after 1 week of play where everybody is lying. But that's a good ball through to Cristiano Ronaldo. Surely this is 1-0. What a save that is! You're probably expecting him to go the other way. Left foot across goal. Well, it's a fantastic, fantastic ball. And a good save.
I know hindsight is a factor here, but I wonder whether or not Yildiz Traore was the better option there. Through ball, just cross it along the floor, but it's a corner at least.
Scandalo now. Looking for the ball to Etorito. I have a feeling that Yildiz Traore is offside. Still no goals. About 30 minutes into this game. Galatasaray defending relatively well here, Harry.
Yeah, it's the type of game we expected. We know Galatasaray are an organised and regimented unit. Of course, just getting confirmation in my ear that yes, in fact, both goals scored by Galatasaray on Matchday 1 were in fact Manchester United own goals. So thank you to Laura and Paige, of course, in the back, doing the statistics for the eFootball.Pro season. They do great work. They make us look clever. It's a tough job, but someone has to do it, Chris.
I don't know if they're doing that good of a job if they're making me look clever. I haven't I haven't benefited from any of this yet. McKennie looking to go forward. It was a little scandalo, but the pass is misplaced. Some fight in the middle between Khedira and Diane in that. Bentancur trying to get himself back as well. Which way is this one going to go? Scandalo gets it away. Cuadrado. And the control of Etorito will play this one eventually through to Ronaldo. Big challenges coming out from the Galatasaray players. Not allowing Cristiano Ronaldo to get much time with the ball, but Diagne now coming forward. The stab attack who's going to put it across, and it's a huge opportunity for Galatasaray out of absolutely nothing.
Yeah, that was the moment. Mucha hit coming in, the blue marker. Yeah, it's a tricky one, isn't it? The goalkeeper is always going to have the angle. It would have taken a little slotted finish past his feet to get that one past him. But they have a corner though, Galatasaray. First real chance of the game for them.
All whipped in. Do they have the physical presence there? Not quite. Traore can't get it away. The ball tried to be whipped in, but they're going to get in the way of that one at least. Down there. Oh my goodness, that's a good ball in. The keeper will get there. Who's going to get on the end of it though? And it should be Juventus to clear away, but we're coming to the end of the first half here and nobody is able to break away and find that goal quite yet. Arguably, Galatasaray have come the closest, but it is Juventus with probably more chances here and more possession, of course. All whipped towards the Diagne once again. Keeper should clean this one up very easily and does so. Chesney will clean this one upfield now. Cristiano Ronaldo, as said, that physical presence is going to cause issues. Dybala can't quite get there. That seems like a foul, but seems to be possibly a 50-50. Bonucci will go back to the keeper and Juventus will reset. Cuadrado out wide. With a pass inside, it is actually going to be a chance here for Dybala. Traore back to Ronaldo. It's a good save once again. Etorito, can he get there? Juventus in the final minute have added on time. Can he get this one across? It's good skill moves, but that is actually going to be the end of the half. Galatasaray ending the half defending once again, but arguably, as said, did have the best chance of the game so far.
Yes, and I'm happy that we saw Galatasaray towards the end of that first half of game one grow into the match a little bit. Let's have a little listen to what they're saying.
Always. Okay, ready. I'm starting. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Next time, someone will run inside. You know, be ready.
I was staying behind with a Belhanda in order to take the rebound. Let's go.
Let's go.
Press.
Middle. Protect the middle.
Into the second half we go then. And can Galatasaray just do a little bit better this time around? Not as much defending, a bit more going forward, because they were nearly fortunate to find something there, Harry, in the first half. Just like to maybe see them expand their horizons, if you like.
Yeah, as I was saying, it was good to see them sort of grow into the game. Oftentimes we saw on Matchday 1 against Manchester United, they never really threatened the goal apart from those own goals that United were forced into making, in fairness, by Galatasaray. But hopefully we see more of that. But Juventus, they smell blood, I feel. I feel like they know chances are there for them.
Oh, it's a huge chance, and it's an easy enough goal for Loscanlo, the only one who's been putting the ball in the back of the net for Juventus, to take this one as well. It's very, very well worked. And the ball across from Ronaldo, it's going to be easily cleaned up and stuck in the back of the net. Has to be said, Juventus probably deserved that one. 1-0 to them now.
Yeah, based on the run of play, Juve have done so well, and we've seen this goal 100 times from Il Distruttore and Eterito as a duo, now combining with Lo Scandalo for the second season in a row. As you said, the only goal scorer registered right now for Juventus. That's his 4th of the season. And, well, hopefully that will change at the end of the match day. Hopefully we'll see some more goals, but not for Galatasaray's sake at the very least. Good goal from Juventus, and now hopefully that will open the game up a little bit here for Galatasaray.
Oh, maybe an opportunity immediately. Oh, nearly bounced through into the middle towards staff attack there. There's just so many bodies on the floor in the end of that challenge. Not quite sure how that happened, but
I think Brilliant took out about 3 different players with that one tackle.
Ball forward now from Eterito. Easily intercepted here. Start attack now into Mushahid. Can he find the ball in? Not quite. Eterito will hopefully get this one away for his Juventus teammates now as McKennie starts to stretch his legs. Chiesa back to Eterito, controlling Dybala. Can Ronaldo get there? Oh no, if he doesn't, it will be Dybala too, and he doesn't miss from there. And there has to be some disappointment from Galatasaray. You can hear them saying, we thought, come on, let's get it clear. They didn't in time. Ronaldo's on it. All of a sudden, Dybala is through. It's 2-0 to Juventus.
Yeah, there it is. Eterito. By my money, it's his first goal of the season. We did see him credited with the first goal, but for me, that one was Lo Scandalo's all day. I know you saw it the same, but we'll get confirmation. This one is certainly Eterito's goal. Fantastically done. Once again, a bit of fortune, and it just sort of ping-pongs around, doesn't it? Il Distruttore with the tackle that makes the chance available to the 2-time world champion Eterito, and he officially opens his account for the season. First goal for Juve, and now, well, no doubt there will be a wave of changes for both clubs here.
Took your pause?
No.
Ok.
4 punta con laterale.
Just waiting on some changes or potential issues here for the teams, but Juventus looking very good here.
Yeah, just take a look at the front line of Galatasaray on the left-hand side of your screens, and now the right as well. The 4 strikers, obviously with a winger sprinkled in there on the left-hand side, but I think that's a clear intent by the Turkish club.
Let's see a bit more.
Okay, let's go.
Yes, now go.
Well, here we go then. Yes, now go. Let's go into the game once again. 2-0 to Juventus now, and 30 minutes left of play, of in-game time, I should say. And Juventus looking comfortable here. Well, would have looked even more comfortable. And Cristiano Ronaldo got a hold of that one. Caglian now out wide to Diagne. I'll tell you what, there's a ball in here potentially on the cards. It was a good ball by Brilliant, but the Juventus defenders will get there just about in time. Stavitra trying to get something going. Fouled by Il Distratore. And all of a sudden, Galatasaray have a decent enough free kick. Not a bad position to dink this one into one of the big men in the middle. Diagne is there. It's a good knock on. Fantastic goal by Galatasaray. My goodness.
Let's go.
It's flicked on and it's stuck straight to the back of the net. Galatasaray got to be happy with that, and they have half the deficit here, 2-1.
Yeah, you called it perfectly. This kind of free kick is perfect to just lump it into a big man. And they just could not track the runner. It's Brilliant, I believe. The first goal scorer of the season officially for Galatasaray. Former rest of the world champion of PES League. Joins, of course, Stavitac as one of only 2 Greek players to feature in eFootball.Pro this season. He's on the score sheet, and well, the complexion of this second half now has completely changed, and Juventus might have to rethink some things defensively.
Or do they just continue to try and attack, find a third goal, and potentially kill this game off? See the disappointment on the Juventus players' faces.
Let's go, guys. Careful, kick off. Still time, focus.
You did say, or you did hear, I should say, from the Galatasaray players, a lot of time, and there is still a good 25 minutes of in-game time to go. Both the Juventus players leaving it there, but that's how it would look after the game's played. Of course, as mentioned, Schalke and Bayern will figure that one out, but I tell you what, Galatasaray maybe with another chance here. This one is going to be cleared by Juventus. They may well get there to the second ball, not quite. Getting chased by Eterito, but Juventus far from convincing here in this game so far.
Yes, you just feel like the next goal might decide the fate of this game, don't you, as Galatasaray are in the ascendancy here. And unfortunately that one's going to be offside, but there are a couple of gaps and some frailties at the back for Juventus. They're just playing 3 defenders, so they need to be very wary of the 4 attackers that Galatasaray have at their disposal. So bit of a mismatch and outnumbered at the back are Juventus, but they're banking on their attacking prowess here in this second half.
No, I don't think Loscandlo was ever going to get to that one. 20 in-game minutes remaining. For Galatasaray, either switch things up here and snatch a goal to get this all tied up. Can Juventus hold on, or maybe even find another one to seal this game? To put a pass from Eterito, maybe rush just a little bit, but Loscandlo will get there in time. Eterito can't quite get a hold of it though. This one will be cleaned up here by Stavitac. Mashahid now forward to Brilliant. And still, opportunities are going to fall Galatasaray's way. 15 minutes to go.
A good bit of territory here for Galatasaray to enjoy.
Still a chance here. That one's whipped in, but straight into Szczesny's hands, and Eterito will probably keep a hold of this one, or will he just lump it forward to the big man up top? Not necessarily accurate enough to get to Ronaldo, but it may do so at the second or third time of asking. Eterito has just actually put Il Distratore in a little bit of trouble there. But Benton Kerp, good pass. Weston McKennie outside now. Couldn't quite get there. Eterito will send it forward. It's been scrappy in the second half. There's a couple of men over here for Galatasaray. They have to be careful. Good defending by Eterito once again. But I tell you what, Galatasaray look the more likely so far, Harry, as change is about to come through once again.
Yeah, no doubt this is going to be defensive changes coming in for Juve as they look to try and protect this result. I mean, they've had to fight for it But they're only 10 in-game minutes away. Galatasaray, they need a goal here.
Be confident, be confident. Let's go. Let's play our game.
Go.
They are going full defensive. It's logic. Let's go. Let's make them pay. Let's make them pay.
3, 4, 1, 2. Okay, let's go.
Tanto. Dai, occhio.
Let's make them pay, say the Galatasaray players. And can they? Juventus, as mentioned, have went very, very defensive. But necessary evil. 2-1 up, 82 minutes. You have to sit back. Absolutely has to be the case. But what can Galatasaray do to try and get something going here? It's a big physical backline on the Juventus side, and they have pace to break with as well. Benton Kerr, if he can find this pass through, this is danger. Il Distratore is going to send it to Rito, who has the legs. Could this be 3? Oh my goodness, and maybe just a little bit too much by the Juventus side. I'd like to see Eterito just hit it. Lump forward though. Collar's going to get a hold of this one for Galatasaray. And I tell you what, it's a beautiful ball through the can he get there? Oh, it's bundled in by Galatasaray! How on earth has that got through? And after that huge, huge chance at the other side of the pitch, Galatasaray run up the other end. It's not beautiful football by any stretch of the imagination, but they will take it. 2-2.
Well, we have another goal scorer now for Galatasaray. And I believe it's Stavatak. He's in the right place at the right time. He does, as all good strikers should, follow the ball into the goal, because mistakes like this might happen. It was a great pass, actually, to cut 2 defenders and the goalkeeper out. And look at what it means. She's brilliant on the right-hand side. Well, I feel for his neighbours, Chris, because they've just gotten a rude awakening there if they were taking a siesta. What a result this would be for Galatasaray. They could go on to win it.
My goodness me. I thought it was loud in my house at the moment.
It's your pause or Galatasaray pause? Okay.
2-2 now. And you have to say, that chance that just fell to Juventus to make it 3-1. A huge moment in this game. 87th minute. We go again. Does this game have any more twists and turns? Can we even see a Galatasaray winner? Stavatak down this left-hand side now. He's got runners here. Musahi now to whip this one in. I'll tell you what, Harry.
They're going for it.
They are going for it. 4 minutes to go. It's now Juventus' turn to come forward, and they have men here. Morata can't break through. Galatasaray lump it forward. Bonucci needs to win this header and has done it to Rito. Had to be good there. Il Distratore is going to put it forward to Lo Scandalo. Eterito in towards Ronaldo. Which way is this one going to go? And it's going to be cleared out. Is that going to be time, or Juventus going to be able to throw this into the box? It's towards Cristiano Ronaldo. McKennie now with Eterito. Lo Scandalo. This one's going to be cleared by Galatasaray. Surely that is the end. Yes, it is 2 apiece in game number 1. Both 2 teams will share the spoils. What a game. Galatasaray are good for that point. I tell you that, Harry.
You're not wrong, and Juventus are finding out, like Manchester United found out on Matchday 1, that this Galatasaray team they are a prickly customer. They do not just roll over and show their bellies. They fight for every single goal and every single opportunity here in the eFootball.Pro. It's, again, just a testament to this Turkish club's mentality. Like you said at the start of the match, so many passionate fans around the world, and well, they've made them proud with that result against Juventus there, from 2-0 down to 2-2. It's the 2 Greek players, Brilliant and Stavatak, after the first game of this 2-game series, making their presence known And game 2 is about to be a barn burner.
It really has set us up very, very nicely for game number 2. Galatasaray, for all that they defended in the first half, I mean, this opportunity here showed they had threat. But it has to be said, Juventus had the chance. They had the chance to absolutely seal the deal. Not this one specifically, but just before Galatasaray went up the other end and scored the goal to draw things up. This was the first one from Juventus, and the second one came soon after as well. Just a good run from Scandalo with Cristiano Ronaldo, and it's an easy enough conversion. Second one coming shortly as well, but it's that huge opportunity for Eterito to make it 3-1. It doesn't get converted. Galatasaray come back. What a game. And there's the second from Eterito, which did actually come from a Galatasaray mistake, Harry.
It did, and when they look back on game 1 after no doubt the post-mortem analysis of Matchday 2 begins, I think they might rue that unfortunate rebound that comes back to the 2-time world champion. You see it there, it's just bouncing around everywhere. It has a chance to be cleared again. It's Il Distruttore who pokes it into Eterito, and time again, he's always going to find pay dirt in that kind of situation. But from here on in, it's a turning point, isn't it, from Galatasaray? They know what they can do with their big men, and they know what's possible when they come together as a collective, and with that goal comes belief. And they stuck it out right until the end, and it's all about playing to your weapons and your advantages. We know some of the big players that you have up front from Galatasaray, like Diagne, and obviously other players as well. This is a real chance where you just expect maybe Il Distruttore to go for goal rather than to try and cut it back from that angle. And then this happens, stab attack. And you can hear what it means to Gibrillion and the boys. It's great to see that kind of emotion. And although we're not in the eFootball.Pro studios, I feel like I heard Gibrillion all the way from Loughborough here in the UK.
It wasn't through your headset, just across the globe, of course. My word, what a game number 1. And into game number 2, we will go very, very shortly. Teams are nearly ready for the very final game of match day number 2 yet. What a day it's been. Results we didn't expect. That one that we just seen, probably about just included with that as well. Seen some fantastic goals, seen some good defensive work, some good attacking work, and just an all-round great day. Yeah.
Like this.
On the eFootball.Pro season.
A little bit more up, and it's okay. More up.
Balhada CMF or AMF?
For me, AMF.
Yeah. And Aktürkoğlu CF or left winger?
Aktürkoğlu left winger. That's why. Once attacking midfielder.
Yeah, true. Good shout. Let's go. No, we can change later if it doesn't work. Etebo, Elmas. Okay, so like this?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, let me change the bench. Okay, same instructions, yeah? All out defense, conservative.
Yes.
Line 6 or 7? Line?
Line 6.
Put man marking on Bonucci from the start.
Okay, defensive on Elmas, what do you say?
What did we do with this formation? Did we always put defensive on Elmas?
No.
So no.
Guys, we can also put man marking on Etebo on McKennie.
No, he will stick on the side. We need compactness on the middle.
Yeah. Let's keep it. Yeah.
Okay.
1 sec. Don't start. Can we start?
Players asking if they can start this game. I'm keen to get into it here, Harry. A lot of discussion going on though.
Yeah, one of the main things that I picked up on is where they were asking whether or not man marking should be on McKennie. And Stavatak saying, no, he hangs out wide. We need to be stout and organised in the middle. We need to be very robust, because that's where Juve like to try and make you pay with the little 1-2s inside and in and around the box. It's where you're always going to try and find that cut back if you're Eterito when you get to the byline. So if you make it nice and compact in the middle of the pitch, it makes it that much more difficult for that to happen. And I think it's the right call here as well. It's nice to see the Galatasaray players working together and hear them communicating about which tactics they want to employ here. It's a real team effort from the Turkish club, and now I think most of the eyes will be on Juventus here. I think the rest of the league are going to look at them and say, well, you only have 2 points after match day 1. You're now on 3 points after drawing to Galatasaray. When are you going to start picking up points in this league? And with players like Eterito and Ildis Traore on the squad, you fully expect them to start picking up points sooner rather than later.
Absolutely, you really do. You would expect them to be near the top and starting to fight for things, but the fact that they got pinned back there after what was really should have been a comfortable game. They were 2-0 up. They could have been 3-1 up. And that Galatasaray back into the game, but all credit to Galatasaray for never stopping, never giving up. But Juventus, when they do hit that potential form, are a very dangerous prospect. And here we go once again. Look at this movement. Fantastic passing from the Juventus side, but can't quite break through. Scandalo, maybe potentially looking for Traore out wide. Not going to happen. It will be a goal kick to Galatasaray.
Yeah, fully expect to see Juventus here really try and get as many goals as they possibly can here, just to keep Galatasaray at that kind of arm's length that we think Juventus need to keep them at to stop them potentially coming back. They've already proven in game 1 that they're capable of coming back from a 2-goal margin. You want to see 3+ goals here from Juve. Otherwise, Galatasaray are always going to be in with a shot.
Oh, it's so well worked. It's just so well worked by Juventus. We're chatting through, and it happened so quickly. The ball breaks through, the through ball comes in, and it's another goal for the Juventus side. It's Dybala who just about finishes off in the end, and I think it's Ildis Traore. It's Eterito. Inch perfect ball, and it's just that little fake to the other side onto Dybala's right foot. Unexpected to say the least, and Juventus get their lead.
Yeah, well done, Ildis Traore. Like you said, the turn inside. Mucihit was trying to cover the side he thought that Ildis Traore was going to. He turned the other way with Dybala, and he opens his account for the season.
And a goal at the other end as well. My goodness, it's back and forth here. It's just coming out of nothing. Out of absolutely nothing for Galatasaray. And what is going on at the back for Juventus?
Well, I tell you who won't care is that man in the middle right there, Mucihit. What a moment for that young man. The Turkish captain of Galatasaray scoring his first goal for the club to equalise. It's like we said moments previous. You know, as long as you're within 2 goals of Galatasaray, you are never ever safe. And this one might just turn into a straight shootout here.
Galatasaray just do not know when to roll over. Do they? It's phenomenal from them. And I'll tell you what, they're on the attack here as well. Brilliant looking for the ball inside. Can't quite find it. Ball going to be played in from snap attack. It's just every time Galatasaray do actually get forward, they look so threatening. Ball's lumped in. Delict will get there, courtesy of Eterito. Should be able to get there with Cuadrado, at least disrupt this attack. But I tell you what, he hasn't been able to do either. Which he now can't find it. Can't find the pass through, but it will be a corner. Covering the front post if you are Juventus, but it's whipped into the middle. Oh, stab attack's not going to get there either, is he? It's going to be Lo Scandalo. Il Distruttore with Cristiano Ronaldo. Khedira now moving forward. He's got options on his right as well. Here comes Il Distruttore. What a ball that is into Eterito. Cristiano Ronaldo can't get it out his feet. Lo Scandalo forward. Distruttore now into Lo Scandalo with tight ball. Can't turn. Good defending by Galatasaray.
Yeah, good defending. I think it was Mujahid who just muscled Dybala. He did enough. He tried to shield the ball with the turn, did Lo Scandalo, but Mujahid comes across.
Benson Kerr out wide to Cuadrado. Dybala looking to find the ball in there. Eterito trying to dictate things as best as he can. McKennie trying to get there too. But Eterito controlling once again. Khedira forward. It's actually going to be Lo Scandalo to play in Eterito. And the pick up. Oh my god! How is that not gone in? Benson Kerr, surely they could put... Harry, I'm lost for words.
I have no idea how Galatasaray keep that ball out of the net there. That is route one defending. I don't even know if that's a thing, but I'm coining the term. They've just thrown everything at the ball there and made sure that it's not gone in. And Juve must be thinking what they have to do to score.
Oh, the header in is eventually converted. Il Distruttore will get the overhead kick with Cristiano Ronaldo, but I think he could have put that in any which way in the position he was in. But in fairness to Juventus, that has to go in. The chance they had previous, how that hasn't gone in, I don't know. But in the end, they get it done. It's going to be an overhead kick from Cristiano Ronaldo. The trademark celebration comes on through. My goodness. Juventus eventually get
there.
Yeah, I do, but at the same time, how have Juventus not scored previous?
I just heard a bunch of button spamming from the corner to make sure that the ball was cleared, and then it just falls to that man there, Il Distruttore. Second goal of the season for him now.
Good opportunity here once again for Galatasaray. The shot comes off from stab attack. Brilliant on the ball now as well. Oh, it's actually going to make its way back through. It's another chance in this game, which has been so far sensational. It's got to be one they got to do better with, Galatasaray. Brilliant. Maybe just rushed it a little bit.
Yeah, if he finds the target there, makes the keeper work maybe, then it could have caused Juve all kinds of problems. It was Eterito who was just left at sea there with that cross, and it found Brilliant.
I mean, it's just such an easy opportunity for Juventus to take. It's so easy. And they seem to just be cutting with lethal precision in this game. 3-1 now. And Galatasaray are going to look back at that opportunity they just had there, Harry, and they're going to be disappointed. Because on the other side of things, it just went up. It's just so easy. Look at this. Out wide, Distruttore to Eterito. Into Lo Scandalo. Too much room, too much space. And maybe too much for Galatasaray to do now. 3-1.
Yeah, I think Galatasaray just got their wires crossed there. They've been so organised defensively so far in this two-game series. There's the confirmation of the 3-1 for Juventus now. But two players going out wide to find Il Distruttore. He takes them out of the game with a simple inside pass, and then from there, you know, Eterito's going to find his teammate.
Galatasaray are going to have to send a lot forward now. And then Kerr will get in the way as well. Good touch from Lo Scandalo with Dybala. Needs to turn around, needs support. Eterito, has he found Lo Scandalo on side? It looks that way. Chiesa skips inside, looking for a shot. Can't quite get it off, and that will be cleared away. Backs to the wall for Galatasaray here as we close out the first half, I should say. Khedira forward to Benson Kurtz. Good football once again by the Italians. Can't quite get it through. A lot more clinical in this game. Juventus have been. Now it's going to be 3-1 at the half, Harry.
Yeah, 3-1. If you're Galatasaray, you can say that you can come back from a 2-goal deficit. You've proved that in the first game, but you obviously, goes without saying, Chris, you don't want to let any more goals in. I mean, that's got to be priority number one. There was a defensive miscommunication that led to that third goal. That can't happen anymore. You have to be regimented from here on out, and then you've got to find your 2 goals.
Changes the foot, and Galatasaray have to go full
Careful in
send.
defense. Don't stay away from them. Let's go.
Really bad.
Yeah, really bad.
Backwards for no reason. Let's go.
That's what I said. Why are you running back?
And be careful of the runs. Now with Teixeira, we were really vulnerable and lucky to not concede the foul.
Don't run forward. You know, with every defender. You know, cover.
I was running there with a defensive midfielder. No reason to go with a defender.
Again, Marco and Bonucci.
Change players faster in order to cover and press. Elmas there would be crucial to cut the ball.
Let's go. Better in defense. Stay close.
Let's go. We know we can
come,
do this, guys.
Come back.
Well, I think they can come back here, Harry. They've done it from 2 down before. Do we think it's possible with the way that Juventus are playing this time around, though?
I think it's going to be very, very difficult. Their attack is starting to heat up. You can see the gears are starting to be oiled now, and they're moving up through them as well. And, well, we have a pause here. I'm not sure if it's tactical or a technical pause, but Juve's attack has been nothing short of impressive so far in this second game. We were very, I don't want to say critical of them, but we were certainly singing the praises of Galatasaray in the first game. But we have to give credit to the Italian giants here. They've been ruthless, and it's going to be very difficult for Galatasaray to come back.
A replay of that second goal. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's what put Juventus on course. Potentially winning this game. Fighting up the Galatasaray as well. Not what you can do with that corner. Whipped in such a dangerous area. And Ronaldo's even already attempting the bicycle kick before it's even on his way to him. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I think, on the other side of things, Dybala's unfortunate not to put it away. Free kick now to Juventus. Oscanlo is going to be the one to whip it in towards Cristiano Ronaldo. Who else? Eterito, what can he do with it? Il Distruttore, it's ball. Just another ball whipped into the area. Galatasaray can't deal with it. And Juventus find themselves 4-1 up. That should be game, set and match, Harry.
Well, now the question is, how many goals can you get, Juve? Eterito turned provider this time around. Il Distruttore, once again, he's in some fine goal-scoring form here. I'm quite surprised Cristiano Ronaldo not fouled offside there. He had a quick look at the linesman, as we saw there on the replay, but he's kept his flag down, and Il Distruttore has kept his nerve. 4-1, and a bundle of goals for Luca Tubelli here today.
Be surprising now if Galatasaray find a way back into this one. I think damage limitation maybe isn't a bad shout. And goal difference, etc. can potentially come into it. 3 goals for Il Distruttore today with 1 assist. Fantastic from him. Here we go. Can Galatasaray find a way back into it? Michel Heat now inside. It's a really good goal. Stab attack. We'll take that one. And Galatasaray have got that in their locker. A fantastic goal. 4-2. It has to be said. Defensive resilience and defensive play going forward, at times they look very dangerous.
Well, that is a goal that makes Juventus sit up and take notice a little bit. Right as we're talking about maybe being a foregone conclusion, it's Stavitak, I believe, to poke this one home. And they know they've got a long way to go here. It's Galatasaray. But stranger things have happened. Only 2 more goals to go.
Plenty of goals in this game. Can Juventus find another one to maybe just about kill the game off? Out wide, Stavitak, not going to get that. Distratore, sorry. We'll clean this one away. Torito was there to pick up, and back to Distratore. Really well played. The Scandalo out wide. And Torito looking for the pass inside, can't quite find it. He has really orchestrated the attack as Torito. He's been at the heart of most of it. No surprise to see that, of course. Ronaldo now with Torito, and the Scandalo with a bit of room into the Distratore, looking for Torito as well, not quite able to find it. Juventus will clear away. Galatasaray threatened the counter-attack, but it's just such a difficult position for Galatasaray to be in.
We just saw a glimpse of the goal scorers table, the leading goal scorers of the season so far. Good to see Lo Scandalo creeping up on the top 3. Had a bit of patchy goal scoring form last season. Hopefully he can keep the consistency.
I still believe that Feghouli should go in, not suddenly.
Instead of
Akturko.
Okay, yeah. Right winger, yeah?
Yes, to the other side.
Okay.
We don't have another round. This is it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Try to score 2 goals, and we will see.
Do you want to put gegenpress?
No, I'll go attacking. It's, okay. Gegen is unnecessary.
Remember to tackle a little bit. Tackle. Don't be afraid.
Yeah, yes, slide in the midfield to cut the attacks. Let's go.
Cut through passing lanes. Yeah.
Quick forward if you can.
Galatasaray need to get it quick forward, as they said. They need to get it going now. Still only a 2-goal deficit, and we've seen them score 2 goals relatively late on against this Juventus side. It would be something if they come back from 4-1 down. No, but this may be dangerous moments here as Juventus start moving forward. Torito can't find the pass. Donk will get this one away. Stavitak moving this one forward, and now Mujahid now out to Brilliant, and he's skipped by. There's men in the box here as well. If he can find this pass, it's straight to the keeper. A disappointing moment, Eric.
Yeah, it is. I always like to see players try and fire it in with a bit of venom in that kind of situation, but it's right at the keeper. Bit more pace, you make the keeper work, and maybe something dangerous comes of it, but in the end it was pretty tame, wasn't it, considering the situation for Galatasaray.
20 minutes of in-game time remaining. It's felt like a very long 2 games between these two because we've had so many goals. Play it away. Juventus backs to the wall a little bit here, it feels. But still, not quite a mountain to climb for Galatasaray, but a decent-sized hill, Harry.
A decent-sized hill indeed. Obviously, time becomes a factor at this point. Only 15 in-game minutes for them to find 2. So Juve might start playing towards that, maybe go towards the corner a little bit more, and no doubt that's where they're headed here.
Cleared away. Out of play. Galatasaray need a goal pretty shortly. It's a long forward. That's not going to find a lot, and Juventus will quite happily take this ball. I'm not quite sure why they've rushed it forward. All the time in the world to pass it back to your keeper there. Maybe they do want another goal just to make sure. Ball through, can't quite be found, and it's just going to be cleared away by El Distratore. He receives it once again. It's out wide now to Torito. There's a few men over here for Juventus. This could kill it off. The ball inside. El Distratore. It's good defended by Galatasaray. 80 minutes on the clock now, and time is just running out for Galatasaray to try and catch back up here. And Juventus, every time they go forward, they're going to have men over. Ball to be whipped in. It's at the front post once again. It's Galanda. Khedira's feet looking for the pass inside. And Deshi's going to get there for Scandalo. And is he going to land at anybody's feet in the box? Galatasaray surviving now. Juventus putting the pressure on. No, that's going to be a foul by Turan, and that's surely going to be a free kick taking its time.
Yeah, unfortunately for Galatasaray, this ball at the wrong end of the pitch, and they are on the wrong end of this scoreline, and certainly on the wrong side of the time remaining as well.
Kenny whipping the ball in. Ronaldo, it may fall to Etorito. That's going to go out for another corner. Juventus really putting the pressure on, and better having the ball here than in your own half and having to defend it. Sitting back didn't work out for them last time round, and Galatasaray, let's make them pay for it. They did. Juventus not leaving it a chance now. Towards the back post, and this may be a counter-attacking opportunity here. Senegal foul there. I tell you what, that's a really, really good ball. He's just about offside though. Juventus look like they're going to hold on this time round. It's either been level or Juventus in the lead. Galatasaray really have fought from behind every single time, but 86 minutes now, 2 goals needed. Not quite impossible, but very improbable, Harry. It's a good ball out. Mujahid now. Can he get there? Not quite. Juventus just shut the door every single time. Galatasaray trying to get something going, but look at the men behind the ball for Juventus. Just so easy for him to defend. You can hear the call for where's the pass, where's the man to help him out. Lo Scandalo now. Cuts back inside with Deshi. Goes with a shot in the bottom left corner. Can't quite find it.
Not surprised Lo Scandalo goes for it alone here. I mean, he's the one that set up this chance incredibly well. Yeah, you have Etorito there wide open with Murata waiting in the middle, but at this point the game's gone away from Galatasaray. You've done so well defensively if you're Lo Scandalo. Why not go coast to coast, so to speak, steal the ball away and then try and score a goal up the other end? But this will do it, I think, for Juve. They've weathered the Galatasaray storm, and despite a draw in the first game, they have held their lead and held their nerve here, Chris, and to Galatasaray. I think they've proven to everyone here that they've come to play and that they are going to be a difficult matchup for every club here in the eFootball.Pro this season.
Absolutely.